welcome to a brand new video. Hope all you legends out there are keeping safe and keeping it real, of course. So another NFL jersey review for you today. So this is quite exciting. Got another NFL jersey which is similar to the style. I bought a load of these jerseys back in May and I reviewed them on the channel. So it's basically going to be an imitation version of the old Reebok Authentic jerseys they used to make, which was the closest kind of Reebok version of the NFL jerseys that they used to wear on the field back in the day when they used to be made from Reebok. So you can still find a few of these around nowadays. So I found this on eBay and I'm very excited about this jersey to show you. So yeah, it's a very exciting jersey. So basically I've just got a little bit of information here that I want to talk with you guys about. So I bought a load of these kind of imitation jerseys back in the beginning of last year, and I bought like a size 54, but I decided to go with a size 56 jersey to see how it comes up. Now obviously if it's a real Reebok Authentic jersey size 56, it will be massive, but because it's an imitation jersey they will come up a little bit smaller, so I thought I'd go with a size 56 just to see what the sizing is like and if it fits me okay. But yeah, as I might have mentioned with you guys before, some imitation jerseys do come up smaller or bigger depending on what they are. You know, this is not a criticism. I don't want people saying, oh Pete, oh they're imitation. I know that they are imitation jerseys. They are made from different factories, so obviously, but I'm just stating a fact that is true, that they're made from different places, different factories. They are going to be different sizes. So yeah, so I thought I'd check it out anyway and see what the sizing is like, you know. So I have got a New York Giants road jersey and it's Osi Umenyiora. So Osi Umenyiora, fantastic player, used to play for New York Giants, had a brief, I think it was a season he played for Atlanta Falcons as well, but what a guy, really happy to get his jersey, what a player he was, and yeah, just a really cool jersey. When I saw his name on the back I thought I have to get it, but just a little bit of information about Osi. So he was originally born in London. When he was born in London. His family moved to Nigeria when he was 7, and then when he was 14 years old they moved again to America. But I believe Osi now, after retiring, he spends a lot of his time in the UK, lives in London a lot of the time. So yeah, big fan of Osi, although he was a 2-time Super Bowl champion and he beat my beloved Patriots both times on his way to becoming Super Bowl champion. I won't hold that too much against him, but that does get at me a bit, I must admit. But you can't argue, he was a monumental player during his career, and you know, I've got to respect him as a player, and I'm a really big fan of him as a pundit now. So he does the NFL show, which is on BBC in the UK, which is really good, and real fan of what this guy has to say. There is no doubt he knows the game really well. He's got a lot of knowledge, obviously playing at a very high level, and his records, you know, speak for themselves. So really big fan of this guy. So that's a lot of my waffle out the way anyway, but I had to say that because it's very exciting, you know, to talk about a player like that as well, especially born in the UK, is really cool, who went on to make it big in the NFL. That always kind of appeals to me. I can always obviously respect someone who's done that, you know, because I live in the UK myself, so it's really cool when players are able to do that and yeah, go on to make it big in the NFL. But without further ado, here's the jersey. So this jersey was ordered from eBay, and yeah, and it is brand new with tags, but like I said, it is an imitation jersey, so it's not real, but I'm hoping, even though it's an imitation jersey, it will be really good quality. So it came really nicely wrapped up, with the tag still on. So there you have it, guys, New York Giants road jersey, and it's Osi Umenyiora, name and number and details and everything. So it's a really cool jersey. Very pleased with this. So let's have a look at the details. So we have, let's move that out of the way. So we have the NFL. So the old, when Reebok used to make the NFL jerseys, used to have the NFL equipment badge, which I think still looks really cool, and I'm a fan of the Reebok jerseys just for this. Well, I'm a fan of them in other ways, but the fact that they've got this shield with the NFL equipment, I just think looks really cool. You've got the New York badge in red on the front there, which is really cool, and the number, Osi's number, which was 72 when he was playing, which is really cool as well on there. You go down to the bottom of the jersey, and then you have the sizing label. You've got 56 on there, so I'm hoping this won't be too big, although it is an imitation jersey. I'm sure it should be fine, but we'll try it on in a second and see what it's like. I might have mentioned to you guys before, but basically, how can you spot an imitation jersey? A jersey's not real, so you know what you're purchasing before you buy it. For some reason, the jock tags a lot of the time are very high or higher up on the jersey. The jock tag ideally should be about here, roughly. Should be about where my two fingers are, kind of lined up with them roughly. Obviously, it's not a perfectly accurate kind of point where they will be, but they roughly should be about there. But for some reason on the imitation jerseys, they always seem to be higher, the jock tags. But that's fine, like I'm fine with it, you know, I still think it looks really good. But if you wanted to avoid imitation jerseys, and you wanted to get a real one, that's one thing to look for. But yeah, that's one thing I noticed. Let's go on to the back. So we have Umenyiora on the back. What a guy, what a player this guy was. What an absolute beast. Playing at defensive end, just an absolute awesome player, and being an opposition quarterback, you'd be absolutely terrified of this guy coming at you. He was a beast during his playing career. What a guy, goodness me! And it just looks really good. I love the red lettering and numbers against the white background. Looks really good. Really pleased with that. And then going on to the sleeves, and it's all stitched. Like all the details are stitched. Like the numbers and the logos and everything are all stitched. So stitched numbers on the sleeves as well. Stitched Reebok logo. The graphic on the sleeves is printed, but it's still like a really quality printing anyway. But like the numbers and all the letters anyway, and the logos, all the rest of the details are stitched anyway. If you were after details with the stitch, and then finally you've just got like it's an imitation tag anyway. It's not real, but it does look pretty good. Like it does look really good, and this is definitely looks wise. This is a high quality imitation jersey. This is one of the best ones I've purchased probably. Just looks really good. So yeah, let's see if this jersey fits. That'll be the big test in a few moments time. So I'm going to pop the jersey on, see what it looks like. Let's hope it's a really good fit. Yes, so I have the jersey on. Let's have a look near the camera. What do you think? What do you reckon, guys? I'm thinking myself that is a pretty decent fit. That is not too bad at all, actually. Do you know what that is? I'm pleased because I was a little bit apprehensive because I've never bought a size imitation jersey like this, a 56 before. So I was a little bit worried. I was thinking there's a good chance it could be too big, but I must admit, for a person of my height, it does look pretty good. It does look fine, to be honest. I'm very happy with how it looks from sitting down on here and showing you guys that kind of perspective. It does look pretty good. So yeah, I'm happy with how it fits. Very happy. I'm going to show you in a few moments how it looks when I'm standing up. But yeah, as you can see, it's a very, very nice fit. I do like the stitched numbers on here on the jersey. Look really good. So yeah, very happy with how it fits. Really nice jersey. Obviously the sleeves are quite roomy, but I like that. I like it when it's quite baggy and quite comfortable. A little bit of room for a bit of extra comfort. Yeah, very pleased. Let's see what it looks like standing up. There you have it. So I'm standing up now. I'm standing up. So as you can see, it's very loose jersey. It's nice and long, being tall as well, which Pete Starlord mentions on every freaking video. But there you go. Yeah, I am tall, obviously, so it is a comfortable fit. It's a long kind of baggy jersey, which is fine. I think, like I said before, person of my height, it does look perfect, absolutely fine. Very pleased. At the side, you can see it comes down quite low as well. So yeah, very pleased. Yeah, it's just a nice fit. I'm relieved actually that it was. I mean, it wasn't too expensive jersey. It wasn't too expensive, but as you can see from the back, it does fit really well as well. Nice and baggy, nice and loose, very comfortable, cool looking jersey. I'm very pleased that it fits. Very, very cool indeed. So there you have it. So very, very pleased this jersey fits. very relieved. I took a slight, well, it's not really a risk, to be honest. You know, obviously when you pay for something and you don't know how it fits before, you are going to take a, obviously there's going to be an element of risk, but when it does pay off and it does fit really well, very pleasing. So there you have it, guys. Very pleased. Like, I didn't spend too much on this jersey. I think it was £40. So, well, it's £39.99. So pretty much £40 UK pounds. So not a bad price. Tiny little bit expensive for an imitation. Well, it's not bad. I don't mind paying that. I wouldn't pay kind of over 40, to be honest, or too much. Perhaps over 45 for imitation jersey, to be honest. Yeah, because it's not real, but it does still look really good, and I'm pleased that it does fit. And yeah, glad I got it for a fairly decent price. It's very good. So there you go, have it, guys. This has been a review of an Osi Umenyiora New York Giants row jersey. Very pleased with how it fits, and based on the fact that the size 56 seems to fit pretty well for imitation jerseys, that is. We'll be looking at hopefully getting some more for the future, maybe, and yeah, definitely adding those to the collection over time. But I'm very pleased with how this particular jersey fits. It's very cool, and like I said before, based on the fact that, you know, Osi was born in London and made it to the NFL and had a pretty decent career, I think. I think it was pretty good. It's good to be repping his jersey for when he was playing, because he was a phenomenal player. So it's very, very cool indeed. Very cool jersey to add to the collection, and very pleased with it. So there you have it, guys. That has been my review for this jersey anyway. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any questions about this jersey or anything else, comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Yeah, and until then, keep it real, keep safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Catch you later, yeah?